I'm conscious.
Now what?
Your vote never counted anyway. So don't be mad. Don't go out here and do nothing stupid. Don't kill nobody. Save your energy. All right? I want you to take a closer look. And those of you who are able to discern, don't look with these eyes, right? You see, I got on glasses. I can't see worth shit through these eyes. I don't trust these eyes. Look through this eye. I want you to really hear what I'm saying. A lot of people are frustrated. Some of you are still in the workplace. You had to go back to work and one of your teams lost and one of your teams won. It's the game of polarity. And I'm going to show you something and I'm going to prove it to you beyond a shadow of a doubt. Now, whether you accept it or not and move on and save that energy for something very, very resourceful that we all going to need, our life force energy in the times that's coming up, save that energy. Don't fall for this circus act. All right, let me get right into this, okay? I'm going to pull this up. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play this video. And this video was taken from Rootply. Okay, I'll put a link in the description box where I got this link from so they won't try to give me strikes and say I'm copyright in violation. I'm using this as, I guess, a journalist, right? To just show and explain, okay? No harm intended. I'm going to show you how this game works. I'm going to show you the game that they're playing from way, way, way up, man. I told you guys over and over and over, and girls, again, it's 13 families. They say 12. It's 13 families that run the world, all right? So I'm going to play this first, okay? What Donald Trump said immediately after he won the election to prove to you guys that this is just a big fucking game. And then I'm going to give you some facts, all right? So check this out.
I've just received a call from Secretary Clinton.
I'm sure you
She
did.
congratulated us. It's about us on our victory. And I congratulated her and her family on a very, very hard-fought campaign. I mean, she
you congratulated her now. Man.
Hillary has worked very long and very hard over a long period of time, and we owe her a major debt of gratitude for her service to our country. I mean that very sincerely. Now it's time.
Okay, now I'm going to pause it right there, okay? So, during the debates, a lot of you got so freaking emotional about these debates. Donald Trump was shitting all over Hillary. Hillary was shitting all over Donald Trump. They were saying some very, very hateful. You could feel, those of you who can feel energy, right? You could feel the hate. You could feel it. You would take a deep breath like, oh, I can't believe she just called him a rapist. They were shitting and snitching all over each other during the debate, right? That's to get you hooked, to get you emotionally attached, and to separate the sides, opposing sides. I told you before, this whole dimension is made off of polarity. One can't exist without the others, but I'm going to break this down, okay? They were shitting all over each other. Now, this goes all the way back. We learned this rule, but a lot of us, we forget this rule. We were taught this rule when we were little children, when I was a little bitty lad. My mom and my dad taught me this, and my mom taught me this when I was a little bitty lad, right? This whole thing is a game, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a game. It's just the game that they play with your mind right now, because they don't play with mine. Not anymore. They did now. They used to. I used to be right in that line, freezing my ass off, thinking, oh shit, I got to go out and vote. Now, those of you who went out and vote and you got inner peace from that because you felt like it was something that you needed to do and you felt good about it and you centered in bliss, I'm not pooping on that's do what you got to do. You have the free will to do that. I'm not saying it's right or wrong to vote. I'm just saying it's a game. If you like playing that game, then play that game. Play it. Play it to the fullest. I'm just not playing that game. I'm playing this game. I'm trying to get out of this loop, this life loop, right? This life of with they foot on my neck loop. I'm trying to ascend and I'm trying to raise the level of consciousness one soul at a time. All right, so I learned this as a little boy. I don't want to make this long, but so many people was arguing. You know, my wife called me, you know, she's at the hospital and they people fighting and shooting and shit. Come on, people. It's a game. Come on, no more bloodshed over this. This is bullshit, all right? Now, when I was a little child, we played for a sports team. I played baseball. I bowled. I played on the football team. They taught us this as a little child. You got to see this, all right? At the end of each game, nothing changes. They just give you different scenarios, okay? Nothing has changed since we were little children. Those of you who are Christians, it says in that great book that you love and that you swear by. Great book. You must become as little children to inherit the mentalism of the kingdom of God. To understand the ways of God, you must be as little children. At the end of each game, both teams always got to come together and we have to shake hands. Good game, good game, good game, good game. Just go back, think about that. If you played any sports, any spelling bees, any type of competition, you got two opposing sides going up against each other. That's how they suck the energy out of us. We just human batteries. They live and feed off of our energy. They have to make us think that we doing something, that we got some kind of control, but we really don't. The only thing we have control over, right, is our consciousness, how we perceive things and the levels that we vibrate on. We ain't got control over this three-dimensional plane. So don't fool yourself. But if you are the type of person, it's your free will. If that's what you want to believe, love and peace. But at the end of that game, I used to be mad as a motherfucker because we lost. I didn't want to go over there and shake that opposing team's hand. But why did I have to? And this is the point that I'm driving home. Donald Trump can't stand Hillary Clinton. That part wasn't staged. Them phony smiles at each other. Hillary Clinton can't stand Donald Trump. He don't really like that woman. I can feel his energy. Y'all know Donald Trump is outspoken. Y'all know Donald Trump don't really give a F-U-C-K. So why did he come on this platform, national TV, humbled, and the first thing that come out of his mouth, out of all of the shit that we going through in the United States, the first thing that came out of his mouth, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Hillary, call me. I want to everybody clap their hands for Hillary. She played a good game. He had to humble himself. Now, here's the thing. For those of you who thought that your vote counted, right? Trump wouldn't have said that out of his own aura. He's a very, very proud, rich son of a bitch. He wouldn't have said that. Remember, this the same guy to say, as soon as I get in the presidency seat, I'm sending your ass to jail. Now just think of this on the street code. If you beefing with somebody and they snitching on you, and you understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Stevie Wonder can see this, no disrespect. Ray Charles can see this, may he rest in peace. It's a game. You ain't gonna wish nobody well who's snitching on you and airing out all of you, and this man threatening to send her to prison, calling her a criminal and a liar and a thief. First thing come out his mouth. Y'all clap y'all hands for Hillary. We owe her all this gratification. She served us for a long time. It's a game. Now, let me give you the proof, okay? Now, the reason why Trump said that is because Trump ain't in control. Okay? He's not in control of anything. He just one of the pieces on the board, on the chessboard. And there's a force behind that's running that whole chessboard. It's 12 families, 13. See, I've been programmed to say 12, but I found 13. It's 13 families. Let me show you how this shit really works, all right? And then I'm going to leave this alone because I don't want anybody else to die over this. And I don't want to go to the dog food place. That's my political place where I go pick up my dog food. That's all they talk about. Who did you vote for? And they in there fighting in the dog food place because Trump won. And like they vote was going to really count. Like your little ass, like your little $20,000 a year ass going to change the world from a vote that's ran by computers, which they created and made and operate. Come on, man. All right, so let me go over here and just show some proof here. All right, so now, let me break this down because I don't just like to talk. I want to give you facts. I meditated on this all night, too. All night to find this. I'll leave a link under this video so you can see this picture more clearer. Now, as you can see, it's levels, as above, so below. It's called the law of correspondence. This shit goes up into infinity, way past 3 density. All right. And as you can see on the top of this picture, there's a pyramid. There's a very, very pointy top and it's illuminated. Right. And whether y'all know it or not, and I once did this too, this is your God in 3D. This is who you pray to, especially if you praying out of the flesh, if you Christians, or if you praying from your root chakra, praying with your mouth, speaking spells. Lord, I just need to pay my phone bill. Oh, Lord, help me do this. Oh, Lord, that's praying out of your root chakra. That's praying from the flesh. You don't know what to pray for. You praying to the top of that all-seeing eye, that pyramid up top. That's the financial elite. All right, you see him sitting up there, that eye's on the back of your money and my money. It is what it is, okay? It's a game, ladies and gentlemen. Your vote ain't getting up there. Your vote don't reach to the top of that pyramid. That's where all of the change comes from. Whoever got the money, it paid the cost. You heard this. Pay the cost to be the boss, all right? Now, right up under that, you got the financial elite, wealth and resources. You see them arrows pointing up, all right? Financial elite. Right up under that is the central bank of central banks. Okay? The international banks for settlements. That's the next level, right up under that. Okay? Let's move down. The international central banks. There go 2 more. The World Bank is the blue one, and the IMF Bank. It's money. Okay, these are huge corporations. These 13 families run the world. Can you see that? And right up under that, right? The national central banks. Okay, now this is very, very small. You got the U.S. Federal Bank, right? That's what Hillary and Donald is fighting over. They come through that line, one of them 13 bloodlines. They running up that side, right? Then you got the Bank of England, okay? And then you got the Bank of Australia. See how that pyramid is being built? It's all about money. This shit is way over our heads. Way over our heads. Let's go down another level. Big banks. Nah, it's dropping down to where our money is being siphoned from, where we place our money. CTI, you saw that before. Chase Bank. Bank of America, that's where my little chump change is, in Bank of America. Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo. Is it making sense now? SBC. Those are our banks. And up under that, these banks own these companies, Exxon, GE. Okay? You can click on the link. I don't want to waste too much of the time. It's levels to this, ladies and gentlemen. All of these governments are run by these 13 elite families. They run everything. And they got 2 opposing sides. It don't matter who win. If Hillary Clinton would have won, the same agenda was going down. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. If Donald Trump wins, the same agenda is going down. He ain't controlling shit. Now look at that last line right above us. It says what? Government. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels above the government. It's 6 higher levels than the government. You see the government right there? You see the pictures? You see the White House way on that bottom line? The bottom line. So don't get mad. Don't get upset. Don't play this game of polarity. Don't let them suck your energy from you. You're going to need that life force energy. Stay centered. Stay in the middle. Stay centered. That's what staying centered means. Stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. Stay where you can be calm, cool, and collective. But see what's going on. Don't get angry about it. Just know what's going on. Stay in your lane. Love your children, love your family, love one another, brothers and sisters. And under the government, here we are. People, planet, and all living things. Way on the fucking bottom. Do you see any color? I don't. People, planet, and all living things. And this same money is distributed in unfair, unjust increments. The scales is unbalanced. That book, that famous book that y'all love, y'all swear about, but you don't know how to discern it yet. The scales is unbalanced. The books say that. We live on top of the earth. And I wish I could have put this picture. It would have blew y'all mind. Y'all probably wouldn't have believed me anyway if I showed you the picture. The people who run planet Earth, okay, they live inside of the earth. They don't live on top of the earth. They don't eat GMO foods. They grow our shit. They eat the real nourishing things. All right, so love each other. This is a game, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you got something out of it. I put the link to this picture under this video. I'll put the link to the video up under this video. You read it for yourself. I just want to save some lives. I don't want you to kill each other because one of these clowns won and the other opposing team lost. That's all. That's why I made this video. I love you just the way you are. You don't have to change anything. But if you could turn within and change one thing, change your awareness of what's really going on. Change from being one-dimensional and become multi-dimensional so you can see this shit from all different levels and not just the people, planet, and all living things on the bottom. I love you.
I'm conscious.
Now what?